So angle backing can be a little tricky and confusing. Now, when you are setting up for an angle back, you have to take into account that chances are you're not going to be given a lot of room over here. The reason why they're angle backed is because they're limited on space. So instead of having a bunch of 90-degree backs, they're going to give you a bunch of usually around 45-degree backs. Now let's take a look at the space for a second. All right, a lot of time I recommend that you hang out right here. All right, just take a look what's going on over here and kind of do your getting out and looking. Now, when you are backing up, well, let's go ahead and just start it up for a second here. All right, you got to take into account that this trailer is not running at the exact same distance when it comes to parallelness. Okay, it's way back here. All right, now they are the same distance from the trailer. All right, but you got to take that into account. All right, so let's go ahead and set up. Now, when's a good time to start turning? Now, because we have very little room, all right, we're going to go ahead and kind of go out here a little bit, turn a little bit to the right, all right, and back to the left. All right, because I like to play with the room over here on the right. All right, no, first of all, a lot of time when I do back up, I'm going to go ahead and point my steers straight just to watch what happens first. All right, now again, my goal is to get the side of my trailer, this part right here, as close to this part as possible, and having the trailer running parallel as much as I can. All right, it's not going to be probably possible here in this situation. So I'm just going to slowly back up. Now I want to get I'm going to start jackknifing a little bit. Let's go ahead and do a lot more and start chasing it. Now, as you can see, I probably started chasing way too late. All right, so let's go ahead and just keep reversing and see what happens. All right, now as you can see, I'm still, even though I'm way past this trailer on the left, I still haven't even touched this trailer. All right, now you should have actually gotten out and looked by now. All right, just to make sure you're not hitting it. Okay, let's go ahead and reverse. I'm still chasing it. Yeah, see, if I keep going, I'm going to hit this wall over here. All right, so let's go ahead and keep the steers where they are. All right, so now that we're back there, and now we're going to go ahead and do a little maneuvering here. And all right, that should do us. Let's go ahead and go back to a jackknife. And then we can slowly guide ourselves in. All right, maybe getting out and looking right around here. All right, now as soon as I back this in, all right, we're going to go to another level. All right, where it's going to be a little bit more realistic in what you can see. I'm going to black out all the parts that you would not be able to see when you are backing up. Let's go ahead and back up a little quicker there. And there we go. We are in. So same level, and just blacks out everything. It kind of makes you get out and look. Now, just in case you don't know what this over here is, this is my get out and look button. All right, so once I press that button, it shows me, it lights up the entire screen, allowing me to see what's going on. So let's try this again. So I'm going to turn around here, back to the left. Okay, now I'm not a big fan of where my trailer tires are, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back over here again. And there, well, that's about right. Okay, so I'm going to start slowly jackknifing. Meaning, when I say slowly jackknifing, it means that I'm not cranking my steering wheel all the way to the right. I just have it turned just a little bit. My goal over here is to get my trailer, the side of my trailer, as close to this point over here that I can't see. Just let's go ahead and get out and look first. All right, we got out and looked. Now we can move the screen around to all we want, and all right, and do whatever looking out you want. And of course, the clock is ticking. All right, let's go ahead and get back into the truck. Start slowly maneuvering. Now at a certain point, you're going to wonder, am I hitting the trailer over here? Oh, I don't know if I am or not. All right, but remember how far back it is. So I'm going to go back just a little bit more. Okay, then I'm going to straighten up. All right, by straightening up, allows me to see what's going on over here on the right. Okay, so it looks like that I'm pointing towards the corner of it. So that's a good thing, because basically once I start putting into a jackknife again, all right, it's going to start moving over. Let's take a look again, what it looks like. And I'm completely missing it. So everything's very good. I'm just going to turn my steers slightly to the right because I'm not parallel, because I want to bring my front of the trailer to the right, and I want to start pointing the back of my trailer to the left. So just a little bit, because we're nearly there. Whoa. And straight back again. So this time we're going to use a little more space on the right, that way we're not jackknifing as much. So when do I start turning? All right, I'm going to start turning around now. All right, but slightly, not too much. Not too much. Kind of get myself over here, start turning to the left. And I really like this angle actually. All right, you can see where my trailer is pointing towards. It's pointing towards here. I'm angled a little bit, so basically if I'm going to go ahead and just put my steers straight, all right, I'm going to start backing up. Now, I'm not going to be worrying about this trailer till at least the back of my trailer gets to around this point. And all right, and if my trailer starts getting too close to here, I'm definitely going to start chasing it because I just want to run parallel then. Okay, so let's start backing up. So I am jackknifing, so it's getting a little bit close, so let's go ahead and chase it. That way I can see what's going on both sides. All right, slow maneuvering, very little angle going on. So start my jackknifing again, start my chasing, getting nice and close but not hitting it. Let's go ahead and chase it for a second. Just so the reason why I'm chasing right now is just so I can see over here. All right, I'm looking really good, so I'm going to go ahead and maintain my my straight back. Let's zoom in a little bit there. All right, I'm not happy. I'm a bit too close, so I'm going to go ahead and turn to the right, which is going to bring the trailer to the right. And let's straighten up again and back to a straight back. Okay, looking good. Back to the right again. Not quite parallel with the other trailers. Let's keep her going. There we go. Nice straight back. All right, so I am a little bit too close to the left. So I recommend not stopping here, but kind of stopping like you would be stopped, like basically so you don't hit the wall back here. All right, and let's go ahead and slightly bring ourselves over to the right. Now I'm not going to turn my steering wheel all the way to the right, just a little bit, because I lost everything on the left. So let's go ahead and straighten up. Now I'm just going to drive straight. And in a second, I'm going to turn to the left, back to the right, and we're good. Now we're more centered in the space. So I'm going to, as you can see, I'm actually at a slight little angle, all right, to the right. So I'm going to go ahead and point my steers a little bit straight, but just a little bit to the, whoopsie daisy. There we go. Just a little bit to the right. All right, because I just want to nudge it over just a little bit. All right, looking good. Now we're straight. Now I'm going to keep that angle going. And then I'm going to chase it. And good. All right, there we go. And we're in the space.